What's up, everybody? This is Chris from Inglorious Gamer, and I'm here actually with Aaron, the lead level designer with Behemoth. Worked on Battleblock Theater. How's it going, man?
Doing great, man.
Awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us. So we're here at RTX. How's it treating you guys?
Wonderfully. This is the first show we've ever done where the game is already out. It's been out for a couple months, so we've had the arcade cabinets at a few other shows, and we're thinking, well, I hope people want to check it out still. Maybe they're done with it. But it's been great. The lines have been full. People have been coming back over and over again. We got a couple of different modes people can play, and it's just been an awesome opportunity for new people to play the game for the first time, or people who have been playing for a while now can actually show off their skills. So I might have been owned a few times during this show. I didn't want to admit that on camera, but I kind of have to own up to it.
It's actually kind of bizarre seeing it on a cabinet, because you're used to seeing it at home, and now you can see these. And it's like I feel like it's the way it was meant to be played almost.
Yeah, if the game had come out like 20 years ago, like maybe it should have been. I don't know. It was like 7-Eleven should have probably had this machine in there. But yeah, you'll be able to actually download it. It isn't this size in real life. So yeah, it'll actually fit in your Xbox.
Awesome. Now the art style, and that you guys kind of had that art style running concurrent through most of your games with Alien Hominid and Castle Crashers. Is that kind of a conscious decision, or how did you guys come? It's very mature, and it's kind of somewhat gory but kind of kiddish.
Yeah, I mean it's cute, but there's definitely, like you said, there's like kind of an edge. It's got kind of a pop art, like graffiti art kind of thing. So, I love that all the characters, they're like cute little animals and things, or they got like big eyes. But a lot of the time, it's just they kind of have this demeanor of just, if I have to do this one more time, I don't know. Which makes it that much more fun when you want to like throw a grenade at them and make them blow up, especially if he's controlled by your buddy or your little brother or something.
That's awesome. It's very visually appealing, and you can see that the art style is very eye-catching.
Yeah, Dan Paladin did the art just like he did it for, like you said, Alien Hominid and Castle Crashers, and it looks fun. Like, it's just fun looking when you see it, and part of my job as level designer is just making sure I don't get in the way of that. Throw too much stuff out there, because his art is just that awesome. Like, the animations is great, and like Hattie Haddington's like the new antagonist protagonist kind of character, and it's just such an iconic character. I think he's just getting better and better and better. I can't wait to see what he does next.
Same here. We're really excited. A couple of guys back at home, they're super enthusiastic about Battleblock. They love playing it. Now, I know, I played years ago on the GameCube. I played Alien Hominid, and that was a lot of fun. What was it like for Behemoth kind of starting off there, and then they got that huge breakout success with Castle Crashers? I mean, that game was huge.
Well, it was okay. Yeah, we enjoyed it. It was good. I mean, I wasn't there personally. I was a little bit later on, but yeah, I mean, it allowed us to do everything we were able to do afterwards and explore new genres and take our time with an idea until it really had grown into the succulent fruit that we wanted it to be, and hopefully everybody enjoys eating that fruit. But yeah, it was a different era, right? So I mean, it was on a disc. You had to go to a store and find it on a shelf, and then like get that wrapping off and everything. So it was tough. I mean, we didn't actually self-publish for that very first GameCube release. And we were able to kind of do everything we wanted with it when we got to put it on HD for XBLA and then everything else. Castle Crashers, I was a fan before I started working with the Behemoth, and it was amazing. Like, I had no idea how much content was in that game. I had this idea about what an XBLA game was at that time, and the fact that it was so huge. And then Battleblock Theater is the same way. There's hundreds and hundreds of collectibles. There's hundreds and hundreds of levels. There's like 9 modes of play, and then when you add all the cinematics and everything, it's like over a gig of content in there, and that's a downloadable title nowadays. It's amazing. It's just become so far.
You mentioned XBLA, how it's it's huge on the Xbox Live market, and you guys, I feel like the Behemoth kind of really has the downloadable arcade kind of multiplayer experience on lockdown. You guys are like Castle Crashers and Battleblock. I mean, those are huge hits. Is that kind of format? It's clearly been successful for you guys. Is that something you guys want to continue?
Yeah, I mean, it's working well for us, and I mean, our relationship with Microsoft has been great, and obviously there's a lot of things in flux. The game just came out a couple months ago. There's new platforms coming out. There's obviously mobile and iOS and all of that. So we've been trying a few things, and we're definitely working on prototypes right now, some new ideas, and yeah, it's one of those things where it worked out. So keep on keeping on with what we're doing, and keeping an open mind about the potential of new options, new features that are being offered with new systems and whatnot. So.
And you mentioned new systems. I know with Next Gen, we've got Microsoft's working with Smart Glass, a lot of games that utilizing that. Sony has the remote play with the Vita. Is that kind of that sort of remote handheld experience something that maybe the Behemoth's interested in utilizing?
Yeah, I mean, if it enhances the core experience of the game, I think, yeah, why not, right? Especially, like, we're big fans of the couch co-op. That's one of our core things. And accessibility. And
I love that term, couch co-op. It's awesome.
well, now that you have to say that, right? As opposed to playing with some stranger online, which, of course, we also do and is great. But it's that sort of atmosphere in the room, playing with your friend. And I think a large part of being able to make a game couch co-op is accessibility, is that the people that are with you, your family and your friends, no matter what your genre preferences are, they're going to have fun with one of our games, hopefully. They'll find something that they enjoy. And, if Google Glass or Vita or whatever works for that and enhances that or can bring people into that experience more easily, absolutely.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of fun. Actually, that's one of the main things I'm super stoked about with the PS4 is... Yeah, it is. Now, about Battleblock, I know you've got one of the more enticing features of the game is you got that narrator that's in there, and he's narrating the game. Was that like from the very beginning of the get-go, was that something that you guys wanted to feature in the game, or?
So no, it took a little bit of time. Obviously, like finding the theme for Castle Crashers wasn't quite as difficult, but like how do you get to the point of crash landing on an abandoned island with a theater run by cats with an evil top hat that takes over your best friend, who then is trying to make you do stage plays for him and his fellow cats' amusement. That took a while, and part of that, how do we create that a narrative out of that? Where does it go? Where do we take that story? And Will Stamper was the guy. He does a lot of stuff on Newgrounds, and he was actually Dan Paladin, the artist's roommate back in the day. So we were trying to figure out how to tell the story. And originally, we were actually thinking of doing. It's a theater, so we were going to do like plays that you actively played through while a story was being told to you. And then we realized, nobody can actually like play the game and listen to the story, and especially the jokes, like the funny aspects of it, without stopping or playing it twice. So we just focused on, hey, okay, let's try to do like a great cinematic in between the chapters of gameplay, and that's how Stamper's able to do like really great fast tempo, just bam, 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 and it's great. Like that character is. Like so not my experience with him as what he is. It's very outside of his persona in real life. So it's very great that he gets in a booth and that's what came out of it. A lot of fun.
It's entertaining. It's like you have someone kind of commentating on your every move.
Yeah, and you don't know if he's on your side or working against. Like if he's sort of like giving you a hard time, but he's like sort of cheering you on. It's hard to tell. And he's commenting the whole time you're playing. So like the crowd of cats watching you on stage are getting involved and clapping, and then the narrator over the top of it is like going, "Wow, that must have hurt. Sorry, better luck next time." So it's great. Like hopefully people don't have their feelings hurt too much by what he's saying.
And it plays a lot into like kind of just the humor of the game and like the style of it. I feel like it fits perfectly. It's a perfect mesh. And I guess lastly, next gen, are you guys? Any hints on what you guys are working on?
If we do, we might be like that's our thing. The moment we really know what we want to do or what we're going to go ahead with, we let everybody know. We're all about transparency and making sure that we want to get it out there so we can get people's responses, and that really shapes the game. I mean, as a level designer, I was having everybody playing it at the trade shows, and I got so much out of that, and it really helped me figure out where I wanted the difficulty to be and the pacing to be, and so yeah, we don't know yet, but. We've had a lot of ideas while Battleblock Theater was in the make, and so we're kind of in flux, and obviously like the platforms that are going to be available, like not sure what all of their features are going to be like and what those marketplaces are going to be like. So once we know, we have our design blog and our website and everything, so we'll let you know. You will know.
Well, I appreciate your time, Aaron. If you guys are interested, you can check out Battleblock Theater on Xbox Live Arcade. If you hit up ingloriously.com, we have an IG plays of us playing it, and we're having a blast with it. From RTX, this is Chris. We know you play.